Hello everyone, in this video we want to talk about packet traces 681, configure NAT for IP version 4. You can see a topology and also addressing table here. You have one border router here that will be connected directly to internet. We want to configure NAT or PAT in this router because only you should configure NAT on border router. You cannot configure NAT for router 1 and router 3. Configure dynamic NAT with PAT with overload also. Also configure static NAT. And in this activity, you will only configure router 2, as also I have described why router 2, because it's border router, the only router that connected directly to internet. And you want to get access to external network here outside, because your workplace cannot connect directly to internet or to other side without NAT, and you should use NAT and or PAT, and internet service provider help you to get access to outside via NAT protocol. And as you know, NAT or PAT protocol are protocols to translate private IP address, local IP address to public IP address, because if you get access to internet, you should use public IP address, and public IP address is very expensive. And in this situation, you should use PAT or a dynamic NAT or a static NAT. It depends on your economy. Username access list to permit orders from LAN 1, LAN 2, LAN 3 to be translated. Specify the LANs in this order. Use the name R2net. The name you use must match this name exactly. Okay. Because first you should get permission to network. Which network do you want to give access to internet? Sometimes you want to filter. Sometimes you want to give permission to some specific network. But here, LAN 1, LAN 2, LAN 3, all of them should get access to internet. And we want to go to router 2 and start. In configure terminal, you should configure IPNet, and IPNet should be first IP access list. You should create access list for um, this scenario, and you can, for example, you want to use standard access list, because in instruction you can see, and also the name that I have configured here, R2net, and you should get permit to 3 network here. You have this network, for example, LAN 1, this is 3, 0, and what is wildcard mask 0, 0, 0, 0, because this is it's slash 24 0255, and also you have LAN 2, and also you have LAN 3. Okay, this is the first step. We have configure and get create and establish access list, access control list. Now we should come back to configure mode and create IPNet. An IPNet name should be create a NAT pool name R2 pool. Pool, it means Pool, it means you want to create connection, collection of public IP address, and public IP address should be, the pool should use the first address from the 209, 165, 202, and 120. But it's the network address. You should use IP address. The first IP address is 129 address space, and also you should also end IP address. End IP address is same because only you want to use only one, and here also you should write same because you want to only use only this public IP address. And net mask that we have also. The pool name, you must match this name exactly, and all translated addresses must use this address as their outside address. Yes, this is public IP address. And what is subnet? What is subnet mask? 255, 255, 255, 252, because it's /30. Yes, and another thing, you should create connection between this pool that you have configured and this access list that you have configured and created. IP NAT inside source list, and you can write name or you can write number, but we have created name here, R2 NAT, because we have two forms for also access list configuration, as you know, and creation. And what is the pool name? The pool also, this is here, R2 pool. This is up to you. And right here, overload, because we want to use path. Okay. Configure NAT or associate NAT with the ACCL and NAT pool that you have created. Yes, this is path because you have right in here overload, and it means in path you can get access to internet using one public IP address, but a lot of port number, and this is the specific this is special for PET. And also you say which interface is outside, which interface is inside. As you can see, we have three interfaces here that connected to our end users and internal network, and they are inside. And also we have only one interface that connected directly to internet, and this is outside. And you should also configure interface. For example, interface. This is fast Ethernet 0, 0, and also you can see here fast Ethernet 0, 0, 0. Yes, and IPNet inside. This is not true. It should be F00. This is not F000. And interface serial 0, 0, 0, IPNet inside, and serial 001, and also it's inside, but serial 010, this is outside. Yes, here, I mean. But maybe we can use some references and show label. Oh, I cannot remember which one show this device model. This is not device model show. Post label, maybe, yes. Yes, but it's not good. You can see here it's very complicated and confusing. But 0010, this is here. Okay, options, preferences, and again. Okay, this is the first step. And now LAN 1, LAN 2, and LAN 3 can get access to internet via this public IP address 209, 165, 202, and 129. Yes, 129. But other also thing here, configure a static NAT to map the local .pcoa server inside address to the second address from the 209 and this address space. Okay, we should come back to IP NAT. This is because this is only this is a study, and it's static is very simple. You should write here IP NAT inside source static, and after that you can write here inside local IP address. Inside local IP address, local PA yes, it should be 192.168.20.20.254. Yes, this IP address of local PA. Local PA is here. You can see this one, this server. Yes, and get access to outside with second address from this network address. The second address is this address. You can see, you should write public IP address or global is same name. 209, 165, 202.130 because it's the second address of this network address, and you didn't need anything here. You can write question mark and you can see, oh, I don't need any more, and in this situation you have created with one line command or one command line static net, and also we have already configured um, this interface fast 00 as IPNet also inside. You can see here. Okay, and now we can get access to the outside. For example, we can check, but I don't know it's, yeah. For example, this IP address from browser, it works for us or not? Yes, it works. And it means NAT works good. And also PC2, for example, here, get access. Yes, also PC2 can get access to Cisco. And we can also check Cisco .pcoa, and also it means DNS also works. IP address also works for us. Yes, both of them works for us. And it was two form of configuration, NAT and PET. We have used dynamic NAT overload, and also we have configured static NAT. And also you can, for example, go to router 2 and right here, and you can see show IP NAT translation, and you can see how many times you have used NAT, and you can see inside global, inside public IP address 130, and it means local Pico A server, and use also inside. This is inside or private IP address. And we have used TCP protocol, and this is public IP address we have used, and this is private IP address we have used. For example, 1010, it should be this end user, and this is the port number inside, and this is port number outside because we want to get access to HTTP. And you can see 80 port number here, and outside global or public, and outside local or private is same IP address because we have used public IP address only. Yes, and this activity also is finished now. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe me and support me. Have a nice day, my friends.